reading a story called The Body Superhighway. Let's see why it's called that. Ouch! Yesterday I cut my finger. Yes, even a pediatrician like me sometimes has little accidents. What is that? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. Even a pediatrician like me can sometimes have little accidents. The fun part is that I got to put on one of my cool polka-dot band-aids that I keep in my office. Have you ever cut yourself or scraped your knee?
Yes.
Thumbs up if you've ever cut yourself or scraped your knee.
I've even hurt my toe
Mm-hmm.
I bleed a lot.
I think everyone in here has at least had one little accident. We're not going to talk about them right now, though. We're not going to talk about them. Excuse me. Okay, I said thumbs up. Does that require talking?
No.
It does not require talking. It does not mean that we are going to share our stories. I know that each one of you has a story. But we don't have time to listen to everyone. So voices are off. So when people get a cut or scrape that breaks the skin, it usually bleeds. The blood that comes out is just a tiny part of all the blood that you have in your body. And your whole body will make more to replace it. Blood keeps us alive. It travels through the body and carries everything your body needs to live. A grown-up like me has about 10 pints of blood. That's the same amount as 20 glasses of water. Go ahead and specify this one. So 20 glasses of water is how much blood we have in our bodies.
That's also
So,
I need Adalia, Sophia, and
Mason, is it your job to correct? Yes, Grace.
He's coloring on his desk.
Is that what we're supposed to be doing? Absolutely not. Put that pencil away. Hey, my goodness. So, what do you see? Oops. What do you see in this picture? I want you to raise your hand. What do you see in this picture? Kinsley.
I see the blood.
The blood what?
A little bit.
Yeah, she sees veins. Very nice. I like how you use the word veins. Nash, put up. I really like how quietly you're raising your hand. Nash.
The heart?
You see the heart. Very nice observation. I like how I see a couple of this. That means that some people saw that too. Mason, thank you so much for sitting so quietly and raising your hand.
I see little tree things.
Oh, you see kind of like little branches or tree things. Oh, I like how you noticed that. I'll call on one more. Caitlin.
Yeah, their heart.
Okay, well, we already said that, okay? So just be listening. So, good. So, what is a system? Who remembers what a system is? From way back on Monday. Who remembers what a system is? Rogelio.
Some parts of your body?
They're parts of your body. What is it, though? Mason?
It's made with organs with a group.
Nice job. So it's a group of organs that work together and that make a system. Remember I told you it's like our class is a group of students that make up our class. A system is a group of organs that make up a system. Very good. So the blood in your body is not just sloshing around inside of you. It's not just like it's just kind of there. It moves around through tubes called blood vessels. Some are big and some are small. A map of the blood vessels in the human body looks like a bunch of little tangled spaghetti. Does everyone kind of see that? And it looks like kind of like tangled noodles. Nod your head if you see that.
Tree.
Or like a tree. I like that one too. Okay, hands down. Their blood vessels are actually laid out very carefully, like a well-planned system of highways and roads. Has anyone ever been to, and no calling out, just nod your head. Has anyone ever been to those highways where the highways, like you're like in kind of a city where the highways kind of go up and under, and it's like one of those really cool. I always think they're really cool because it's like your car's going over a bridge, your cars are going under a tunnel, those types of things. Have you guys ever seen one of those? And it's okay if you haven't. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Your blood vessels are like a really well-mapped highway. People really had to think hard about it, about making those highways so that no cars would run into each other. Lily, turn around, please.
I've actually been to Branson.
Good, but is that what we're doing? Okay. Oh, excuse me. Is this what we're talking about right now? Yeah. Okay, so they carry blood up to every single part of you, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. They are part of a system. They are part of a system called the circulatory system. Everybody say circulatory. Everybody say circulatory. Much better. So they are part of a system called the circulatory system that includes your heart and your blood. So, what do you hear in the word circulatory? Do you hear any familiar words in that? Think about it. Say circulatory. Does anyone hear any words hidden in that word? Hadley. Oh, close. Mason?
An A.
No. Think of any words you may know in that word. Caleb?
S.
Not letters, words. Evelyn? Not sounds, words. Think of words in that sound. Now, I don't want any other sounds, I want words. Cora? Circus, you're getting warmer. Circulatory. Kevin. Okay, when you raise your hand, you don't raise your hand to think. You already have an answer. So I shouldn't see you doing this after you raise your hand. You think, and then you raise your hand. Ansley. What? It is. The whole word is circulatory. What's the word we hear in it? Grace.
Circle.
Circle. Does anyone else hear the word circle?
Yes.
So, a circulatory system moves your blood around in a circle, or it kind of goes like this. So it kind of goes, it's not like a perfect circle, but it goes around and around and around. It doesn't end. It doesn't go, stop, come back up. It goes around. So it goes from, we'll learn more about that. But it goes around your body. It doesn't just kind of stop and then go away. It goes around. So, the blood is able to move through your blood vessels because of your heart. Your heart is a muscle about the size of your fist. Everybody hold up your fist. Your heart is the size of your fist. Right here. Kind of a little medium size. Okay, so put your right hand on the middle of your chest and move it a little bit to the left, kind of where you put it if you were doing the Pledge of Allegiance, right here. So it's not right in the middle, it's a little over on this side. So mine's right about there. Where's yours? Let's see. And not on your shoulder though, still in your chest. So your heart's right about there.
It's right here.
Good. So inside your chest, it's in. Do you feel it? Can you touch your heart?
No.
No. What's blocking it? What's protecting your heart? Who remembers what's protecting your heart? Lily. Your ribs. Very good. The rib cage is protecting that heart. Very good. So your heart is a hard worker. Its job is to pump your blood around your body through your blood vessels. This movement of your blood around your body is called circulation. Everybody say circulation. Okay. Now, everybody, can anyone ever feel their heartbeat in their fingertips or right here on their neck?
No.
Feel it? Do you see where I'm doing right here? Everybody feel it?
No.
Thumbs up if you feel it. Move your fingers around until you can feel it.
We gotta run around.
Oh, I got some people can feel it. Move it around until you feel it. Right in your neck. There's good. Got some more. It's kind of at a medium speed. Now, I want you to stand up. Stand up behind your chairs. Oh, look it up here. And I want you to jog in place. And I'm going to count down from 10. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Did I say go yet? I'm going to count down from 10. And I want you to jog in place as fast as you can. When I get down to 1, you're going to sit back down and you're going to feel it again. And I want you to see if you can notice a change. Ready? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to have to go a couple extra seconds. You go. No, get back up and do it again. You sat down early. Ready? Go. 3. No, faster. Faster. 3, 2, 1. You can sit. Okay, now sitting down early on me. Okay, now I want you to feel it and see if you see a change. Raise your hand if you feel a change. If you feel a change. Oh, Grace.
It's beating harder.
It's beating harder. You feel it really. Is it beating slower or faster? Faster. Now, I want you to take some deep breaths. Now, ready? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel it again and see if you notice it changing again. You notice a change again? Cora.
Because it feels slower.
It's getting slower again. So your heart works harder when you're working harder. The harder you're working, your heart was working just along with you, right? Right, Dylan? Yeah. So, when you exercise, your heart works harder than when you're resting or when you're breathing and when you're in class and you're sitting nice and calmly. Your heart's just kind of beating at a nice, relaxed pace. But when you start to work, that heart's like, oh, gotta get going. It does it too. Okay, so your heart is hollow or empty. Did you know that?
No.
So it's kind of like a balloon. When a balloon is not filled with air, it still has the outside, right? But it doesn't have anything in it, so it's hollow, right? Everybody nod your head so that you know. I know that you got me. Your heart is divided into 4 parts, like little rooms. Does everyone see where it's outlined on here?
Yeah.
So it's divided into 4 parts, and they're called chambers. The top 2 chambers hold the blood that's coming in. So the blood that's already been around your body, it comes back in. It holds it when it just came in. The bottom 2 chambers hold the blood that's going out of your heart. Heart valves are like tiny gates. So these things right here that you see, they're attached to things. So this is just your heart. But in this image, we know that it's attached. Do you see that? It's not just floating by itself. It's attached. So those things are like lost my place. Those heart valves are like gates. They open, and they close to let the blood in and out of the chambers. So there's chambers that go from in here, and they kind of go everywhere, it seems like. So, everybody make a fist. In order to do this, your muscles of your hand tighten. So squeeze that fist. This is what happens over and over in your heart, even without you ever having to think about it. Now make a fist and make a lighter fist. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. Your heart muscle is doing that all the time. And you don't even have to think about it. Is that a voluntary or involuntary?
Involuntary.
Very nice. So, when the heart muscle relaxes, the blood flows in. So it's like a light, nice, relaxed balloon. So think about a balloon. Like an empty balloon. When the balloon, actually, let me show you. I think I have a balloon. Oh, wait. Ready for this? Yeah, right. Oh, appropriate. I grabbed a red one. Okay. Okay. When it's relaxed, do you see how it's empty? I left my book over there. Do you see how it's empty, but it's allowed, like it lets air in? And then if I squeeze it, what happens?
Air come out.
The air comes out. So I relax, the air comes in. Does everyone see that? And when I relax, or when I tighten the muscle, when the heart contracts, the blood goes out. So the blood comes in and out. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I wish I had my own balloon. I wish I did.
Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, your body needs two things to stay alive. Well, two things in your blood. Ready? Oxygen and nutrients. We learned yesterday, where does your nutrients come from?
Right here.
That's what the part of the body that gets the nutrients out of what? What do you have to do? What do you put in your body for your body to get those nutrients? Evelyn?
You have to put in your body and then
Put what in your body? Food, good. So nutrients come from what? Food. And the digestive system finds those nutrients and gives it to what? The blood. Very good. Oxygen. Everybody take a deep breath in and out. You just breathed in oxygen. So your oxygen. You're right. Nice job. So your oxygen comes from what you breathe in down your windpipe. Remember we talked about those two pipes, Evelyn? So your oxygen goes down there, and your nutrients goes down your, what's the pipe called that we talked about yesterday in the digestive system? It's the esophagus. So good. So nutrients come from the food you eat and move through your intestines, and then it goes to the blood. And your blood carries the oxygen and nutrients, so it gets it from the food and the air that you breathe in your lungs. It carries it out to all the parts of your body so that you can stay alive, move, think, and grow. Your blood also cleanses your body, which means it kind of cleans it, and it takes away waste or things that your body doesn't need. So anything that we don't need, it just goes, okay, let's go over there. Nope, we don't want you in here. Cleans it out. It takes a minute to go ahead over there.
Why so many teachers?
I don't know. It takes a minute for your blood to travel from your heart all the way around your body and then back to your heart. Remember we said it's like a circle? Where should your attention supposed to be? Are they on the distractions? No, they're on me. Remember, we talked about this morning. So, remember we said it's like a circle? So it takes 1 minute to go all the way around the body and then back up to the heart. It doesn't stop. It just goes around your body. It goes around and around and around. So, how long does it take? How long does it take? 1 minute. Very good. So, veins, arteries, and capillaries. Everybody say veins. Everybody say arteries.
Arteries.
and capillaries
Capillaries.
are the types of blood vessels found throughout your body. The blue lines represent veins. So, can everyone see the blue in your wrist?
Yeah.
Those are veins. Those are veins, or up in your arm. Those are the veins in your body, or some veins in your body.
You can actually feel them.
Okay. So the red lines here are arteries, and then the very little lines that Mason thought looked kind of like little trees, like the roots. Everybody see those? Those little tiny ones are called capillaries.
Capillaries.
The veins bring blood to the heart. So the arteries take, listen, the red ones or the arteries take the blood from the heart, and then they bring it to all parts of the body, and then when it's done, the veins bring it back up to the heart. That makes sense? So, capillaries are the tiny blood vessels that connect your arteries and veins. So those are the things that connect them together. And they carry the blood even to the tiniest parts of your body. So all in your fingers and toes, and all around your organs. So,
Even our biggest organ.
do you know what the doctor has in her ears? Raise your hand if you know what that's called, what the doctor has in her ears. Kinsley. Remember, that's what my question was. What if you know what they're called? Do you know what it's called, Rogelio? You know what it's called? Okay, well, I'm gonna go around and think. Mason?
A heart thumper?
That's what it does, but that's not the doctor
It
name
said
for it.
heart thumper.
I know. That's still not the doctor name for it. Harper?
Listen to your heart.
It does listen to the heart. What is it? What's it called? I'll take one more guess. Nam?
The heart listener. I know.
It is that, but it's called a stethoscope. Stethoscope. Hey, everybody say stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
And it does just that. It helps the doctor listen to your what? It is very important to have a strong, healthy heart. If you came to me or Dr. Wellbody for a checkup, I would use my stethoscope to listen to your heartbeat. A healthy heart makes a sound with each beat like this. Dub dub, dub dub, dub dub. Everybody go dub dub. That's kind of what the heart. So the lub and stop. The sound comes from the heart as it pumps the blood. Remember what we talked about? It pumps it. It relaxes and contracts like the balloon. That's it. The heart pumping. And so when the doctor listens to your heart, it's listening to it relaxing and contracting or pumping. So even without a stethoscope, you can feel your heart working like we talked about. You can feel your pulse, which is what we found right on our neck right here, or on our wrist. You can feel it on your wrist sometimes right here, where your veins and arteries are. Do I have everyone's stethoscopes over here? Okay. So you can feel your pulse in places where there is an artery close to your skin. Try putting two fingers right on your wrist like this. Everyone, thumbs up when you can feel it. If you feel it there. Good. Okay. So each beat is caused by the squeezing of your heart, just like that balloon. When it relaxes and squeezes, relax and squeeze. Each blood dub you feel is that's your heart sending blood. Go, go, go. So remember that your heart is the most important muscle in your body. How do we make muscles strong? Can I stand down? Unless you're answering this question. How do you make muscles strong?
This is not my little brother.
We're not talking about your little brother right now. I want to hear about it later though, Nash, okay? But not right now. Caleb.
You can do exercise and you're strong. You can be strong.
Nice job. You can exercise your body to make it nice and strong.
I will.
Even though, ready? Hands down. Even though you can't lift weights with your heart, anytime you exercise, you're making your heart stronger. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You make your heart stronger by exercising. Why? Because when you exercise, remember what speed your heart got? Your heart got faster. That means it's working out too. So, and another way to take good care of your heart is eating plenty of fruits and vegetables that are good for you. So by exercising and eating healthy foods, you'll be helping your heart stay healthy and strong for many years to come.
That's what I was gonna say.
Very nice. So, now here's a rhyming cheer effect for the part of our circulatory system that keeps it all going. So repeat after me. My heart is always working.
My heart is always working.
It's busy night and day.
It's night
It's pumping while I'm sleeping
and day.
and while I work and play. And let's give a cheer for hearts now. For hearts, hip hip hooray. So next time on Monday, we'll learn about the control center of our bodies. So, does anyone remember what the control center of your body is?
Yes.